up, everybody? My name is Jeremy Jones and I am back with another video. Today we're talking to Nike Dunk Low Philly, so stay tuned.
Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still supporting.
Alright, man, I'm back with another video, man. Before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, we're talking to Nike Dunk Low Philly. All right, man, we're gonna be keeping things very simple over today. We're gonna be answering the basic old question: are they drip or skip? Let's just keep it there. All right, so first things first, these are set to release June 18th, to the best of my knowledge, coming in at a retail price of $135, right? Okay, and of course, you know the kid glanced at the resale price, and right now look like they're averaging roughly about $200 and up, depending on the size, right? Okay, now here we are. We got a Nike Dunk Philly. Now, if you're like me, I'm like, didn't they do a Nike Dunk Philly before? And the answer is, to the best of my knowledge, no, right? Okay, but they did do a Nike SB Dunk, which is different, right? Nike SB Dunk and Nike Dunk is different. So I believe they did a Nike SB Dunk back in 2022. Now that one more catered to like the Philadelphia Phillies, and you can tell that one more like baseball theme if I had to guess. Now we have a actual Nike Dunk Philly. So it's not an SB, to the best of my knowledge. It's just a regular Nike Dunk, but don't quote me on that, but I'm almost positive looking at it. That's what I get at it. Now it's also supposed to be quote unquote premium. Now, okay, cool. So we got that. Now I will say this. This one is supposed to be, I guess, like a collab, technically an unofficial collab with, I think it's pronounced Cream and then Lamstone and Hammer, right? Or Lapstone and Hammer, which I believe is a local boutique in Philly. I don't know why I'm struggling to talk today, but yeah, I believe it's a local boutique based out of Philly. And from what I got from the sneakers app, it's supposed to be like the heart and soul of Philly. Now, there definitely has a lot of hints of Philly into this sneaker. Now, one of the things that sticks out to me about this is the shoestrings, where it has pretty much the longitude, or at least I think it's like, yeah, the longitude and latitude coordinates on the shoestrings. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's what it is. And I'm believing if you actually put that in somewhere and search it, it should bring you up to the actual location of the boutique store. Don't quote me, but that's usually what that means, or at least it puts you somewhere in Philly, I would hope. Now, I think Nike just wanted to square away from the typical what we would expect from like an actual Philly collab, like the Philadelphia Phillies joints we got with the Nike SB, which I'm not mad at these guys, right? Okay, now these are loaded up on the sneakers app. Now I think they've already did a local release, and I believe you had to be one of those people that's close in the area to actually catch a W. Don't quote me on that because I wasn't one of them, but I'm almost positive these are probably already released with the local boutique. So apparently those guys have been around for quite some time, and they're known to be the heart of Philly. So here we are getting the actual sneakers app drop, and I'm all here for it, man. And I will say this, for a person who's really kind of been more of his Nike SB bag more than his just like his Nike Dunk bag, like I've been more in the Nike SB Dunk bag. If I'm gonna keep it 100, you guys probably have seen me pick up more Nike SB Dunks more than actual Dunks, right? Okay, if I had to pick and choose, I've always kind of rolled with the Nike SB Dunks. But here we are, and this is one I feel like Nike's actually kind of got right. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that Lamstone and Hammer is the actual tools that was used to make the shoe back in the day, but don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that, but I kind of tried to do some research on it. Now, if you look it up, you will see some tools, but I can't say that's what they necessarily used to make shoes back then. So don't quote me on that, because I know you guys will fun fact check me, because you guys love to. But overall, I say dope shoe, dope concept, and nice to see that Nike is actually working with the local boutiques. And it's not like we haven't seen this in the past, so I'm not surprised. And Nike's really been good about, you know, finding those local boutiques that are really doing their thing locally. But now with having that Nike extra collab on it, or, you know, having that exclusive drop through Nike or collab with Nike or whatever you want to call it, it's probably going to bring these guys more attention. So I'm all here for it. And of course, Philly is known for a lot of things other than the typical, like, let's just say the Philly cheesesteak, right? Okay, as a person, I've been to Philly like 2 different times, and it's definitely one of those areas I feel like you're not gonna understand some things or be able. I'll put it this way. I'll speak for myself. I stand out every time I go there because you can tell I'm not from there because my eyes are like, yeah. So, but that is not a disrespect to anybody from Philly. So hopefully a lot of the people who are true people, fans of Philly or just from there, hopefully they're able to grab these guys. For the kid though, for me personally, dope shoe, dope concept. But for me personally, these will be a skip for the kid. Not a bad shoe, but I know for a fact I would not put these in rotation enough. And again, I would rather just leave these for the true diehard like Philly fans. You know, if you're just that diehard culture Philly, because I don't know, and Dunks is one of these people as well. And I'm not taking shots, but a lot of people really take pride in where they live or where they're from, and they really like to represent that to the fullest. And I feel like Philadelphians are some of the people who like to do that. And that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying there's some people who really rep where they're from to the fullest, and I think this is what this shoe probably will scream at the most. So for the kid, these will be a skip. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section. Will you be going after these on June 18th, retailing at $135? And of course, let me know if you think they're drip or skip. All right, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of this thing and start rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.